Hello, everybody. This is Steven from Cannin.com, and this week we're jumping back into more technical analyses. This week we're looking at an old company with a new name. We probably know them as Pivot Pharmaceuticals, but now they go by BetterLife Pharma. They did change their Canadian ticker, but we're looking here today at the OTC ticker, and it is still PVOTF. So let's jump over to the pricing chart. You can see BetterLife Pharma rebranded. Maybe this is why 2019, similar stories we've seen, 35 cents all the way down to 5 cents. So 7x losses there. Let's just zoom in a little bit, not all the way yet to more recently. We're looking at three indicators. This week we have exponential moving average, and we're looking at periods of 50, which is the red line here, and periods of 200, so a short period and a long period. The long period is here in the blue line. And so you can see they're staying fairly apart until recently. Let's zoom in more now and look where we may be lining up for a cross of the 50 over the 200 period in the next couple days. So let's keep our eyes on that. This is the daily chart that we're looking at. So give it another 3 or 4 days and something to definitely watch for. You can see that BetterLife had a little bit of upward movement, a little bit of good news since early May. Going all the way up to about 20 cents and then recently coming back down, closing about 13 cents now. The CCI reflects that. There's some zones of overbought, a big one following this price increase, and we've just recently come back into the neutral territory. Let's see what it's at. It's actually at minus 1.98, so 100 to negative 100 is what we want to look at there for strong trends of overbought or oversold. And we're also looking at the average true range. The average true range is based on here 14 periods, and it's averaging a couple of different ranges based on the high and the low as well as the closing average. But basically it's a measure of volatility, and so you can see if it's really high, volatility is high. If it's really low, volatility is low. And what is it right now? It's really high, and that makes a little bit of sense given these price swings in the last 10 days. So we can expect that to stay high, and we can expect tomorrow to be a little more chaotic too. We wouldn't expect it to pop back up, especially with the CCI coming back down. So everything here is kind of saying hold, hold, hold. But we definitely want to point out the EMA cross that may be happening. That may be a good signal for you. It does seem that they have right around 4 or 5 cents. They haven't dipped below that, so that is supporting the stock. Definitely a support line if you want to think about it that way. We've also seen a little bit of resistance right around 10-11. So we broke through that, and now we're coming back down. So if we come back down right around that same zone, 10-11, it'll be very interesting. So watch Better Pharma, previously known as Pivot Pharmaceuticals, PVOTF here in the United States on the OTC markets, for this EMA cross that may be lining up. We know that those are always strong signals, and we haven't had one in over a year. So thanks for staying tuned to the technical analyses by Cannin. Please enjoy the fundamental analysis this weekend on BetterLife Pharma. If you're not receiving them, sign up for our email lists. It's free. You get those every Sunday, and they really are a deep dive that nobody else is doing on both the fundamental and technical analysis. Have a great weekend, everybody.